Since Heero Uzuki with version 25 of my Hyperdimension Neptunia Let's Play. Yeah, last time I took care of recruiting 5 PV. And now that I have some story-related content unlocked in the Leanbox, we're gonna go there. Yeah, the game's a little disjointed in how it connects things. You have to do things at one landmass in order to do things at another. It's a little bit all over the place. It's not necessarily bad, but you get the impression that it was done for the sake of making the game different from your conventional JRPG. I won't knock it. I'm just saying it can be a little strange if you're coming off another contemporary RPG that's a bit more straightforward. Alright, Dipstick, you better give us some actual info this time.
Everything here is so old-fashioned, archaic. This is Leanbox?
Yeah, shocking, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. This planet is Leanbox, protected by the CPU Greenheart.
Oh, well, you don't say. I didn't know that.
This land is fairly wealthy now, but it was at a big disadvantage a while back. Almost got destroyed.
Still seems to be at a disadvantage to me. I mean, it's not as technologically advanced as the other.
It's rich with nature, and the air is so clean. I bet it's a nice land to live on. What is it,
Far
you
cry
two?
from Lost Station. That smog filled air. Again, don't tell Lady Black.
Now, actually, can you get out of that form?
No,
you stand
shut up.
out way
You
too
shut your
much.
hole. Don't listen to her now.
Mr. Archbishop guy, your dungeon info didn't really help us.
Yeah, no shit, you dillhole.
Can't you tell us where to find, like, rare item drops and boss monsters?
Something that will, you know, advance the plot.
Did you go to the dungeons?
No
I
shit,
thought I
Sherlock.
warned you to stay away. It's dangerous.
Well, that's the point of dungeons. They're dangerous. No risk, no reward.
We're sorry. We really need to find a strong monster in order to find a key fragment, though. Additionally, you're the one who misunderstood. We never said we were tourists. I'm not wearing a fanny pack.
A fake compliment, though.
Regardless, I find it hard to believe you fair-skinned little girls returned safely from the dungeons.
Well, believe it, Dipstick.
I suppose I shouldn't judge you from your appearance.
Damn straight.
At least, not in games. The evangelist was right about this.
Right about what? Has she been saying things behind us? Has she been saying things behind our backs? Has she been slandering us?
What did she say?
She said you three are travelers who fight monsters on the
5.
different
We've
landmasses.
added 2 more since last time.
I thought you were so foolish.
You're foolish,
Now.
dick.
I suppose there are other monster habitats I can tell you about. This time, I'll give you a military map.
Damn right you
We
will.
may ask for your assistance formally sometime soon.
You'll pay us, right?
The console war. I know the CPUs
It's
have
not
clashed
exactly a war
before,
when it's just 4 people.
but I had no idea a war was brewing in Celestia.
Yes, humans cannot reach Celestia. We, the powerless masses, can only pray for each CPU's victory from
This,
here.
of course, begs the question, how exactly did you find out about this?
Celestia was raised severely
How'd
by
you find out
Overlord
about the
Momus,
console?
and the goddesses are coming to the human world to escape him.
Momus bullshit.
This Overlord again? However, having the CPUs all descend to their respective landmasses at once is unprecedented.
It's purely coincidental. Don't think too much about it.
I'm concerned that a goddess has failed to descend to Planetoon's Basilicom thus far.
She descended to Planetoon, alright, just not knowing everything. She came down head
If
first.
what you say is true, what am I to do?
Nothing.
It's simple. Just kill the stupid one, Neptune.
Hey! Not stupid.
Then the
I
protection
never-
for Planetoon will cease, and the inhabitants will migrate to other lands and convert. With more followers, your protection will grow stronger.
That's
It's for
not
the
a given.
benefit of both Leanbox and Louis. This is our only chance as humans to control the war between the goddesses.
I'm not inclined to believe that you're a human. More info on our blog. I'll read that sometime later. Plot relevant stuff, go.
We've been waiting. Here's a detailed map of the area we'd like you to go to and exterminate monsters.
You'll pay us for this, right?
Ooh, groovy. Looks like a straightforward bounty hunter job.
You'll pay us for this, right?
This will remedy most of our concerns. The others were taken care of after the current Archbishop got appointed.
Oh, Mr. No Smiles?
Your current Archbishop? He must be a totally bad dude.
And not in a good kind of way.
He is benevolent, but strict, especially to heathens, heretics, and the guild.
Define
There are
heathens
those who
for
disagree
me.
with him,
I might fall under that category.
but it is understandable if his actions all stem from a strong faith towards Lady Greenheart.
He's a religious zealot. Great.
Plus, he was one of the leaders who suppressed the overpowering parliament. I heard he negotiated with the aristocrats to regain the powers the parliament recklessly took over.
Nothing quite like a political power grab.
So he's all respected and stuff. Gotcha. He wasn't all that chummy, though. Maybe
Probably
I shouldn't
doesn't have
judge
many
people so
friends.
quickly.
I wouldn't be surprised if he has no friends. He's friendless. I'm calling now he is friendless. Alright, here we are. Hyrule Castle, a suspicious old castle. Not to be confused with Hyrule Castle, the place of residence for Zelda in virtually every entry in the Zelda franchise. Save for Wind Waker, if I remember correctly, because I haven't played that game in so many years. Hyrule Castle and Wind Waker is... Okay, I think I remember this one. And I think I also remember... Keyword there, okay. Right. I don't understand why it has to be something like that.
I hope we'll find something nice. It's a mimic? Psych.
Piece of cake!
Otter. How much EXP do we get? You see, I have 2 members that need to level up.
Let's keep the peace in game industry!
Damn.
I'm gonna be stronger!
Oh. Still not as much as I would have liked. Open and says,
This is pretty good!
"Use it up, pay for it." Hey, dude, here to kill you as a person. We are getting paid for this, right?
Piece of cake!
Let's see if we can knock this guy out in 1 turn with no damage. Don't fail me now, not Damn. Get some him up now.
Yay! We won! No one can stop me!
You're only level 4, don't get cocky.
Level up!
Excuse me. Is this the young Miss Neptune's room?
Who's asking?
This is Ivoire, Leanbox's Archbishop.
Yeah, I'm here. Who is it? Delivery? Room service? Mercenary?
Unlikely.
Ooh, I'm so excited to open the door, I peed a little.
TMI.
Oh, it's Mr. Archbishop. Suckitude.
You better have pudding on you, or else you need to get the hell out.
Well, excuse me. You did hear me announce myself, didn't you?
I couldn't hear you over the lack of
parcel
pudding.
from Lady Greenheart.
Is it pudding?
Leanbox's CPU, eh? Neato. What is it?
It better be pudding, otherwise you better take it back.
An invitation. Considering
pudding?
your last bounty job and what the evangelist told us regarding your journey to save the world, Our Lady was touched by your bravery and wishes to show her respect and appreciation.
Through pudding, right? Yeah, you see, this Nevermint right here, she runs on pudding. Don't give her enough and she stops working.
She would like to have a banquet to praise your hard work at her red ring table.
Ooh. For any Xbox 360's owners, that is a bit on the nose. That red ring typically means your Xbox is about to crap out.
A party? Oh, yippee skippy! Party hardy! We're gonna get to dress up and stuff our faces with yummy food.
Seriously though, this Nevermint needs at least 1 cup of pudding, otherwise she'll stop functioning.
Wait, does this mean we get to meet the goddess?
Yes, though I cannot guarantee it since she's been fairly occupied by the monster ordeals.
Oh, I'm sure she has.
I'll go. I'll bring Iffy and Kappa too.
And Red, and Lyrics. Because, you know, there
I'm
are
glad
5
to hear
you
it.
know.
This invitation details the place and time. We'll be waiting.
I'll bet you.
It's so big! I never knew the Basilicons had places like this. It's so wonderful!
Well, honestly, how many Basilicons do we go to?
What's wonderific is all this food. Look, they seem normal, but they taste
Use your words, Nep.
unreal.
Describe it to
My
us. We
mouth won't
can't
stop
actually see it.
watering.
What kind of food is it?
Anyway, there are a lot of commoners here. Where's the goddess? You seen her, Nep?
Nope, I bet she's sprinting down from Celestia to thank us as we speak.
Wouldn't that be something?
How goddess-like. I'm gonna scout around, so stick with Kampa. Don't get lost.
Oh, come on, this is Nep we're talking about. As long as she's near food, there's no fear for getting lost.
Iffy's a businessy stiffy, but I should learn from her. We gotta find out about the key fragment too.
First things first, secure the pudding. Nep will stop functioning without it.
Excuse me, young Miss IF. I'm Ivoire, Leanbox's Archbishop.
So I've heard for, what, the 4th time?
Yeah, I know. Well, it's hard to tell sometimes. Where's the goddess?
Because your
She here yet?
portrait's so bland.
You realize the goddess is usually in Celestia, yes? She has a
No.
lot to care for when it comes to the human world. She may
does.
not be able to make it here tonight.
Huh? So this is just a big waste of our time? Ugh, I suddenly feel exhausted.
Well, time to pack our shit and go
It's
home.
wonderful to hear you were anticipating her attendance so much, even if you are a guild moderatist.
And just where did you hear that?
I'm not ashamed of it, but you ran a background check on me? That's only a teensy bit creepy.
No, that is very creepy. Stalker much?
So, you are who I think you are. I was uncertain since you are accompanied by some unique companions.
That's one way of putting it.
Why don't we find a good place to sit down and
Putting
become better acquainted?
Yeah, if he really wanted to get cool, is the question. Trick question, the answer is no. He seems shifty, untrustworthy. If you were Swifty, then
Guild.
I might consider it.
A gathering of heretics who abandoned the other CPUs and chose to worship Louis 10 years ago. This was after our Basilicom's purge.
Is there some reason for this
Guild
exposition?
extremists fight against the Basilicom's. Louis' CPU must have it hard.
From the cutscene we saw back in Wii, I don't think so.
It's as I heard it. Leanbox's Archbishop discriminates heavily against heretics and guild members.
Don't discriminate, appreciate.
Just because you live in a certain land doesn't mean you have to worship that land's goddess. People can choose.
How is that natural? You were born on Leanbox, yet you refuse to acknowledge Lady Greenheart?
That a problem?
As an individual who receives Our Lady's protection and blessing, I cannot forgive this insolence.
Okay, buddy, you're at an 11 right now. I'm gonna need you to bring it down to a 3 or 4. That's why I can't stand zealots.
Is that why you tried to kill them? Masking it under something noble and calling it a purge? But you failed. They all got away and created the current guild in Louis.
And now those same extremists are putting pressure on Louis' political leaders. Enough about other lands. For now, I'll
Stop
turn a
beating around
blind
the bush.
eye on the guild's actions and appreciate this chance encounter.
Get to the point.
What's that supposed to mean? You called me here knowing full well I'm a guild member. You intend to kill me, don't you?
He's all by himself, Iffy. You take him.
Absolutely not. You're not from Leanbox, but you worship Lady Greenheart most vehemently.
Yeah, I think Iffy's an Xbox fan.
That said,
Someone
I
get her an
must ask
Xbox
a
for her
favor.
birthday.
Your one companion, the little excitable one, Neptune. I need you to get rid of her.
Shut up, you.
What? That makes no sense. Why would a Basilicom under Lady Greenheart want Nep out of the picture?
I cannot tell you yet, but without a doubt,
Bullshit.
that
Ah, this
girl
needs
is
to
one
know
of Our
basis
Lady's
crap.
greatest nemeses. Sooner or later, Our Lady will punish her personally. But I would prefer to not force her to taint her own hands.
So you want me to do the deed instead? Tell me why Nep is Lady Greenheart's nemesis. I can't consider killing her with...
Upon success, Our Lady will personally come to give you official membership as a citizen of Leanbox.
Why do I not believe you?
You'll no longer be a heretic, freely able to proudly worship Lady Greenheart. All ties to those immorals will be cut.
I'm part of the guild by choice. It's not just a gathering of immorals like you believe. They worship just like you.
Isn't it hard? Hiding your beliefs from people out of fear? Denying your existence? Ignoring your heart? Are you not tired of shouldering all that guilt alone?
Now listen to it, Iffy.
You've only known those girls a few months, correct? Your faith and love for the goddess is eternal. Please think it over. Once you've
What's there to
decided the
think
correct
about? Just
path,
stop listening to
slip this potion into one of Neptune's meals.
Don't do it.
I need proof. Show me evidence this is truly what Leanbox's CPU wants.
As I said, there is nothing I can share with you yet. But if you insist, it may be a good idea for you to meet Our Lady in person for confirmation.
I thought you said she
I'll
wasn't coming.
organize a meeting for you. It should help you make the right choice.
Depends on your definition of the right choice.
Lady Greenheart will arrive shortly. Please keep in mind who you're meeting with and act accordingly.
Stow it, you.
You are the one the Archbishop wished me to see?
Boobs! Sorry, I had to say that.
It's nice to meet you. I'm the CPU Greenheart, the guardian of this place.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you napping? Should we come back later?
Yes, hello. I'm IF. I'm so honored to meet you. Are you okay? You look really tired. I mean...
Nice choice of words.
I was up late, so I don't think I got enough sleep. Oh, I feel faint. Could I take your hand?
Did somebody leave their Xbox on?
Oh no! Lady Greenheart, can you stand? What should I...
Use your words, Iffy.
Do you have a speech impediment? Or are you that... I'm done for. I need to... Don't fall asleep! Please, wake up! Is there a bed nearby? Back there? Wow, this is unexpected!
Expect the unexpected, especially in this game.
Most people I meet speak like you at first. But I don't like bald people.
You do see the head of hair on it, right?
Little boy. No, not there. Don't shake me.
And she's not a little boy either.
Scratch you up.
And this is taking a turn for the weird. But it's not necessarily a bad.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pass out while a guest was present. It's no problem. You're a goddess, so I'm sure you're busy protecting Leanbox along with the Basilicom.
From the safety and comfort of
Goddesses
her
are
room.
born with our powers. They'll do their thing to protect the planet, even if we're not doing anything. I couldn't leave.
I'm sure that
I was
affords you
the
a lot
only
of free
one
time.
glowing a bright red. Beginners needed my support. Leave? Glow? You must be doing things I'll never be able to understand.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Oh, you know. I'm talking about an online game. Don't you ever play games? I had to import it from Planitude. You've been there. You must have seen it.
Importing games. I know that feeling. I also know the feeling of actually having to sit and wait for the game to come. Those agonizing weeks, possibly months of waiting. God, they hurt.
Of course. I saw plenty of game shops on Planitude. You play games, my lady?
You didn't notice the figurines? The shelf in the back there that looks like it's for DVDs?
Oh, stop the formality. Be normal. Of course I play games, watch anime, read manga. The 3 sacred treasures.
This lady gets it.
It gives me more supporters, I think. I was getting bored, though. Everyone was so bad.
Tried and true attack.
Fighting
Right here.
games may be tough for them. So, are you saying you want to play a game with me? I can't do that. How could I?
Easy. Sit down, pick up a controller and play.
You're not as hesitant as you sound, I see. I'm glad you're loosening up. Here, I'm sorry this one's only single player. I don't have a lot of multiplayer games.
Expand your
Kinda
palette,
old,
Greenheart.
but people love it for some reason. I'll teach you the rules. My lady? Don't you have something a little less mindless than this zombie mall survival bloodfest?
What's wrong with mindless zombie slaying? That's a
I'm
Dead
sorry.
Rising reference.
I forgot this was rated M for mature. It's probably too intense for those young eyes, huh? Also, stop calling me your lady. Just refer to me as whatever comes natural.
Boobs! I'm sorry, I had to do that. She said call her whatever comes natural. That just came out.
I couldn't do that. I mean, I appreciate your incredibly kind gesture, but... Then why don't I start? I'll call you by your nickname. Does that make it easier, Iffy? Iffy? Oh, now I'm the one who feels faint.
Ah, great. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it an episode here. I'll save story-related content for next time. So, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, consider hitting the like button, subscribe button, leave me a comment, and hitting that bell to stay up to more videos from me. And as always, do take care of yourselves out there. With that, this is Heero Uzuki, signing off.